South Africa woke today to a scene of unprecedented turmoil as Julius Malema, the notoriously fiery leader of the Economic Freedom Fighters, EFF, launched what many are calling his most audacious attack yet on AfriForum. The political and social reverberations of this strike are sending shockwaves across the nation, leaving citizens, politicians, and advocacy groups scrambling to understand the scale of the disruption. According to eyewitness reports, chaos erupted early this morning as Malema supporters gathered outside AfriForum headquarters in Pretoria, chanting slogans and waving EFF banners. The scene quickly escalated, with security personnel struggling to contain the swelling crowd. Vehicles were blocked, entrances barricaded, and panic spread through the staff who had just arrived for the day. Social media lit up almost immediately, with videos of the unfolding chaos going viral, trending under hashtags like #MalemaStrikesBack, #AfriForumChaos, and #EFFStorm. In a televised statement later in the day, Malema accused AfriForum of being agents of white monopoly power and claimed the organization was deliberately undermining the democratic progress of South Africa. "You cannot hide behind laws while oppressing the people," Malema shouted to reporters, his voice echoing across the packed courtyard outside the headquarters. "We will confront you wherever you are. Justice will not wait for your comfort." Inside AfriForum, the atmosphere was described as the pandemonium. Staffers reportedly locked doors, called emergency meetings, and coordinated with security to ensure the safety of employees and visitors. One source, speaking anonymously, said, "It was like watching a storm descend. Phones were ringing non-stop, legal teams were mobilizing, and everyone was trying to figure out how to respond. It felt like the walls of the building were closing in on us." Political analysts have weighed in, warning that Malema's attack could further destabilize South Africa's already tense political landscape. Dr. Lindiwe Mthembu, a senior political commentator, said, "Malema is not just making noise. This is a calculated move. He is rallying his base, intimidating opponents, and challenging the status quo in a way that could have long-term consequences." AfriForum is a respected organization, but this confrontation puts them in a defensive position they are not used to. Meanwhile, EFF supporters have celebrated Malema's strike as a bold, revolutionary action. Social media posts flooded the internet, praising his courage and framing the chaos as a wake-up call for entrenched privilege. Memes, live streams, and trending hashtags showed scenes of defiance and protest, creating a digital storm that mirrored the real-world chaos outside AfriForum offices. AfriForum, for its part, responded swiftly, issuing a statement condemning the attacks and promising to defend its members and mission. "We will not be intimidated by threats or mob tactics," said a spokesperson. AfriForum stands for justice, equality, and the protection of rights for all South Africans. We are mobilizing all legal and community resources to ensure that this assault on our organization does not succeed. The political fallout from this confrontation is already being felt across multiple arenas. Opposition parties are weighing in, with some accusing Malema of inciting unrest, while others tacitly praise his fearless confrontation of perceived inequality. Analysts warn that the situation could escalate further if not managed carefully, particularly given South Africa's history of politically charged unrest. On the streets, ordinary citizens are divided. Some see Malema's actions as a necessary challenge to entrenched power structures, while others fear the potential for violence and chaos. Police presence has increased in key areas, but eyewitnesses report that tensions remain high, with small clashes breaking out between EFF supporters and AfriForum members. Experts predict that the impact of today's strike will not be seen.